man, getting back, so you said it's like a drug though with
Hell
the
yeah,
streets.
bro.
But man, just a couple more questions for you, man. Why do you think you didn't blow after getting a major deal? Did you always have one foot in, one foot out?
Yep. And like I feel like when I signed with Atlantic, I don't feel like they knew what to do with me. You know what I mean? Cause it wasn't that many rappers at Atlantic at the time. Like Warner Brothers emerged to Atlantic when I was already like 3 years into my deal, when they started doing more street shit. But when I signed to Atlantic, they ain't have nobody but T.I. Plies, Flo Rida.
Oh yeah.
What's his name from Chicago?
Common?
No.
Kanye? No, you said
From Chicago.
Twister.
No. The other like little common rapper with the glasses.
Chance?
Lupe.
Oh, Lupe the Fiasco.
Lupe, Flo Rida, Plies, Tip. Like we were the only artists over there, like rappers. So I feel like they didn't know what to do with me. They were trying to, you know, a lot of people were doing hella crossover songs. And
going pop, mainstream.
yeah, like with the white boys on the hook and all that singing on the hook and shit. So they were reaching at that type shit. And I'm on some straight street shit, you know what I mean? And it was like they were trying to drop singles like that. And I'm like, So we didn't mix. So I started trying to get out my deal with them. After a while, I just stopped fucking with them. Like, I ain't fucking with y'all, I want out my deal. I started telling my lawyer to hit them up, cause I never spent a lot of the money that they gave me, like for budget-wise. I wasn't spending their money. So I didn't owe them shit like that. So it was like, I had to end up, in the end, I ended up having to get them back some songs I recorded with them that I ain't give a fuck about. Like, we had features and shit like Trey songs and all that type shit. Yeah. Get them shits back. I don't give a damn. I wasn't using them anyway. They weren't even out. So it was like 16 songs. Some shit that they asked for back.
Like an album.
And then I kept it going.
Yeah.
Yeah, so it wasn't, you know. But
so that's what went
and
down.
like I felt like you just never know, bro. You can't say. You know what I mean? But I know they like songs that I had cracking already, they wouldn't push them because they weren't on their producers' beats and shit. They always wanted to push a song where they damn near own the hook, and I've been said the hook over, but they own it from one of their writers and the beat through one of their producers. That's the game they play, this chess. So they own most of the song. And the songs that I had popping was my producers, and I was on the hook, my own shit I wrote, you know what I mean? And they weren't trying to push it. Like Foe, they ain't do nothing with Foe. But Foe already damn near platinum in the street. Why wouldn't y'all get behind it and put the house behind it? And I had other shit that we popped off in the street, but they didn't put behind it. So it was just friction. You know what I mean? They
ain't get behind the pocket full of money.
Pocket full of money. All that shit like that. So it was like, nah. You know, we tried to get clearances on Pocket Full of Money. It was a part on the sample that we couldn't locate the people, because it was from an old song. It was a 2-part sample. It was just conflict. And when I got in the deal was great. Like, I had a 50-50 joint venture with them, but it was still like...
Back then.
Yeah. I had a good deal, but it was like, they don't know what to do. You know what I'm saying?
They know how to market you.
Yeah, it was like, man, I don't want to be with y'all.
Who do you think would have been able to push your career further on a major level?
Def Jam.
I was thinking Def Jam.
I was finna sign with Def Jam, but Atlanta ended up giving me more money. Def Jam wanted more of my publishing and shit, and I went with that. So I went with Atlanta. They gave me more money, and they took less publishing.
And you said when you get the songs back, that was it. You didn't have to buy yourself out the deal or nothing.
Nah, none of that.
No money. If
you
don't mind me,
spend none of that money, you know the advance is yours.
What kind of advance was it, man?
It was decent. You know?
6 figures?
Yeah, it was 6 figures. Yeah.
Man,
it wasn't $1 million, but it was altogether it was about $1 million with the discretionary budget and the album budget. You know what I mean? But in pocket, it was still 6 figures.
No, for sure, for sure. Man, well, just lastly, man, hopefully we be able to connect again, man. I appreciate you taking
man.
time to chop
For
it up
sure,
with
man.
Humble Soul.
Nah,
Man.
this ain't gonna be our last one. We got some more to talk about.
Man, any words of wisdom, man, any game you can drop to any up-and-coming, aspiring artist, man.
Man, you just gotta stay believing in yourself, man. You gotta be the A&R, you gotta be down to the producer, the manager. You gotta always think like, ain't nobody gonna help you, ain't nobody gonna save you. You gotta do it. You gotta do everything. You know what I mean? Shouldn't nobody be working harder for you than you. Period. So when you got that mind frame, like, fuck it, I'ma do it. See, a lot of artists get in this shit, they, oh, I'm hot, oh, I'm the shit, da-da-da, and you want folks to do shit for you. Nah, that ain't how it go. You gotta beat your feet and just don't stop. That's how you gonna have longevity. That's the difference between being here one day and gone or having a lifetime career. I feel like I ain't never going nowhere. I'ma always have a crowd. You know what I mean? Through the type of music I do and everything, it's kind of timeless.
Well, you never hopped on no particular
I ain't
wave.
hopped no wave. I ain't changing my music up and then.
You would get like a Zaytoven beat or a beat from this popping producer, but it seemed like a lot of stuff was in-house.
I love my own producers. I love creating my own sound. You know what I mean? I don't want nobody else's sound. I don't want to follow their wave.
For sure.
I want my own wave. So when my shit catch, there's my shit that catch. I ain't gotta be sounding like Thug or sounding like Future to keep my shit going. I ain't gotta do nothing but me.
That's 100.
And it's easier for me to be me, you know?